Say, man, it's the Hood CNN with your favorite hood reporter, the Prime Minister of Hood Education, Dr. Monroe, because I got a PhD in common sense and I'm a five-star general. Elizabeth Santos on the HISD school board that lost her damn mind. But I'm giving checkups from the neck up, homie. Let's get to it. Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Hood CNN. This is where I go solo and I speak my mind. And I want to say tonight we were talking about the new movie from Spike Lee and Nate Parker. You know, what they doing, man, is Spike is an accomplished filmmaker. And it's all gravy when the star of the movie say he been listening to the War Zone. Big up, Nate. Tell Spike I say, what's up, homie? Look here. We got a problem down in Houston, and it's an age-old problem. And I'm going to try to keep this as civilized as I can because it's really something that irks my nerve. For months, Elizabeth Santos, school board trustee, has been talking about getting rid of the police on the school campuses. Now, I definitely have a problem with that because I work with some of the toughest schools with some of the baddest principals that you'd ever lay eyes on. And I know for a fact that you definitely ain't making the right decision. We have to stop making blanket decisions to impress people. You're doing that to impress some other people on the other side of town. Now, what I challenge you to do is I want you to go over to North Forest High School. And if that principal kind of is still there, then I want you to tell me how it feels when they got to check every single backpack every single morning before kids can enter the building. Now, I'm not a big saw HISD police be very patient with kids and all this. So I want to read to you some of the recommendations that these people have come up with that just don't make no sense to me because they're really contradicting themselves. I want you to listen to this. This is their rationale. This comes from a letter from CVPE, and they want to have a HISD policing task force that school board president Sue Dygard came up with this idea. So one of the things that they want to do, uh, let's do this here. They want to stop the practice of arresting students on the campus, except for instances of extreme, egregious crime like murder, as this often accompanied with humiliating prep walks that further traumatize students and move responsibility of behavioral issues from schools to the criminal justice system. I'm gonna stop right there. Now I know that some days y'all make decisions in the district and we gotta live with them. It's no way in hell that you should fathom trying to take these police off these campuses. Let me tell you why. Because I tried to tell y'all 2 years ago, 3 years ago, about the violence on the campus and about all the foolishness on the campuses. And I said, if you don't do something about it, one of these kids gonna die on the campus. But I also said that it wouldn't be a black campus. It would be a white one. Like a prophet, that's exactly what happened. So let me tell you what's gonna happen now. If you take them police off them campuses, your little schools on the west side of town, that ain't what I want to say. I told you I'm working on me. Your little schools on the west side of town gonna be the first ones to pop off. I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna be the first ones to pop off. And this is not gonna be good. So you telling me the only time somebody should go to jail on a campus is if it's murder. So should they not go to jail if they attack teachers? My teachers are getting beat up. Come on, man. We're not using our head right now. I don't know if you're trying to satisfy the people on the west side of town, so that you can look good when it's time for election, thinking that's where you're going to get all your votes from. Baby, you got to get them black votes too. And I'm telling you, we're going to cripple you. You don't take them cops off them campuses, man. You don't know what you're dealing with. Oh, when I walk into school, it feels like a prison. Y'all been running prisons forever. Let's go to the next thing. Stop having police officers use handcuffs, pepper spray, and other dangerous weapons on students, and move any resources spent on these items towards funding counselors, social workers, and other resources. Have you ever tried to break up a gang fight? What is a poor one HISD police officer on an average, one cop in a school with 1,600 kids, and you say don't restrain them? No, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, and I'm gonna just be point blank with you and straight up with you. See, years ago, discipline was a part of every school, but I just gotta say it. But when the black teachers and the black administrators started disciplining white children, it became a problem. It became a major problem. You feel what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, we have to take the discipline out of schools because y'all didn't want black people disciplining your children, and you know it's the truth. So now your kids are cutting up. HISD has black officers, white officers, Latino officers, and they place them the way that they choose to place them. But you don't want these black officers handling your kids. That's what the problem is. And I'm telling you, that's what the problem is. Bottom line, until you can, this is why I say y'all are so disconnected on this school board. I know it ain't Buford Daniels. I know that for a fact. I ain't talked to her, nothing. But I know her personal story. That's not something that's gonna fly with her. Y'all don't want these black cops dealing with your kids. So why don't you do this? Why don't you just say that? Because y'all are making blanket decisions that's affecting our schools. You know why there's never been a shooting on a black campus like talking about, and ain't none of our kids died on the campus? You know why ain't nobody came up in there and talk about shooting up the schools? Because if you did, it'd be a full-fledged gunfight with as many guns as they finding on them campuses. Don't let your political aspirations make you make a decision that's going to get somebody's child killed. Because if you take them cops off them campuses, you are committing mass murder. You have a serious gang problem in the Houston Independent School District, and you know it just as well as I do. And if you take them cops off them campuses like Wisdom, oh, you thought I was gonna start with the black ones, huh? You take them off the campus of Wisdom. Why don't you take them off of Dede? Oh, I ain't hit the black one yet, huh? Won't you take them off of Milby? Say, man, you don't know what you're doing. And this is why I'm telling y'all making these decisions because of the people that gave you money for your campaigns. You trying to look good, but you making the wrong decisions. I can guarantee you on our side of town, we ain't finna sit quiet on this one. So CVPE, Ruth Kravitz, and all you people over there, don't worry about me screening with y'all because I'm gonna say what I need to say. This ain't personal. You are not connected to our communities. You are not connected to our schools. And we don't need to be making decisions like this. You got a task force? Well, who from our side of town you gonna put on it? You ain't gonna put me because you don't like me. But you willing to put our kids in danger with a dumbass decision where you take cops off the school campuses? Are you out your mind? Santos, it don't matter what you do. Baby, I'm gonna tell you something. You gave your boyfriend too much free food. It don't matter what you do. You coming up out that seat. So if you trying to please them people on the west side, then I tell you what, take the cops off of your campuses. We ain't over here screaming that they need to come off ours. We need them on ours. You're going to put every kid and every teacher, every administrator in danger if you do it. Sickening. You sick. And I'm telling you, I told you that baby would die on that campus. And he did. Because y'all don't know how to address issues. The best thing you can do is what you've been doing for 4 years. Sit up there, look picture ready, and shut your mouth. Lady, you only got so long. We going to war to get any one of y'all off that school board. And that includes Villaseca, Sung, Dygard, and Santos. Stop making right decisions and start making student decisions. Y'all got them, man, something wrong with y'all people, man. I'm going to leave it right there because I could say more, but I'm not. Do it if you want to. The blood will be on your hands with your dumb ass. And I'm serious about that. You got the sense of Mars the cat. I don't know who told you to run for school board, baby, but you were not mentally, physically, psychologically, or racially prepared to sit and govern all these people's children. I said it, I meant it, and I ain't taking it back. Say, man, it's the Hood CNN with your favorite hood reporter, the Prime Minister of Hood Education, Dr. Monroe. Because I got a PhD in common sense, and I'm a 5-star general. The hood got something to say about this. You ain't finna endanger our kids with your political bullshit. Get your mind right, lady. Say, man, war's on tomorrow night. I'll holler at you.